So yeah, you can share it. Now go to KUAW-FPM. We're live now.
Oh, okay.
You want to pull it up and share it with your friends.
All right.
KUAW-FPM.
So you cut it off?
Not right after he gets through talking. No. That's 7 o'clock yet? Yeah. It hasn't changed the hour because it's going to change again. Go ahead and hit it.
Hello, good people. Juice TV Radio. This your big homie, Big Juice. We have a lovely cast in the building. It look like millions of dollars in here. Brother Lucci Stacks, Miss Andrea is in the building. Go ahead and speak to the people.
Good evening, Kansas City. My name is Andrea Watts, and I wanted to share with you the Caribbean Family Summer Fest this summer, taking place tomorrow, Saturday, June 23rd at Daughter Park, located at 105th and Hillcrest in Kansas City, Missouri. The West Indian Association of Greater Kansas City will celebrate an island style with Caribbean food, music, old school West Indian games, and competitions. The festivities will begin at noon, go on till 4 p.m., and it will feature authentic jerk chicken, ginger beer, and barbecue for the kids. Tickets are $10 for adults. Kids 12 and younger are $5. And if you want to get those tickets, contact it through Hyacinth Henry at 816-210-6781. Again, 816-217-6781. And
see if she's on the line. Say it again. Your friend.
And hey, is Janice, are you still on the line?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm here.
Great. Just making sure you're still there. Janice is one of the members of the West Indian Association of Greater Kansas City, and she's going to talk to you a little bit more about the organization as well as the event. And tickets can also be purchased on site, but make sure to bring cash. Janice, did you want to add in to more about the entertainment?
Yes, we're planning a fun day tomorrow. June is actually Caribbean American Heritage Month, so this is part of that celebration of sharing the culture. And so tomorrow we're going to have Caribbean music, we're going to have authentic Caribbean food, and we're going to have those games that we used to play when we were younger, a little sharing of the culture and some of the fun that we have in the Caribbean and in the West Indies. One thing, please bring a chair so that you can sit around and join us for the activities. There will be competitions and such. The West Indian Association of Greater Kansas City is a nonprofit organization and with a mission to promote educational, youth, literary, charitable, and cultural activities. And we want to encourage all from every culture to come and exchange and share with us tomorrow. We have a number of activities throughout the year. The most recent activity having to do with fundraising for disasters. We had a terrible hurricane season last year, and we raised over $1,000 in partnership with the American Foundation of the University of the West Indies. There are about 17 countries represented in that organization: Anguilla, Antigua, Barbuda, Bahamas, all the way to Trinidad and Tobago, Turks and Caicos, Jamaica, and all the islands that might be affected by the hurricane within that community will be able to benefit. Right now, they're at the restoration stage of that disaster, and so they're a little bit forgotten, but not by us. And so part proceeds are going to go towards that disaster restoration and preparedness. But tomorrow, though, is all about fun. As Andrea said, tickets can be purchased beforehand by calling Mrs. Hyacinth Henry, 816-210-6781, but you can come by the gate, but you'll have to bring cash and bring a chair. And other activities, another key activity we have in the year is our holiday luncheon in December. We have just a wonderful array of traditional foods over the holiday season. And every year it gets bigger and bigger. So look forward to having everybody come to that as well.
What kind of food you might have out there?
Well, we have to have jerk. So we're going to have jerk chicken. We're having rice and peas, and we're having tropical punch, but we're having something for the kiddies. We're going to have grilled hamburgers. We're going to have grilled hot dogs and the fixins. So come, and of course, a variety of things to drink and dessert.
If somebody want to donate besides the event, where can they go to donate?
Right, they can contact Mrs. Henry. The website is West Indian Association KC.com, and the contact information is there. We meet every month as long as the weather is warm. So we meet the second Saturday from 7 o'clock until. And so you can come and join and donate then. But if you call us at the numbers on the website or send us an email, wiakgkc@gmail.com, and you can contact us that way. But, we're non-profit. Your donations will be tax deductible. But more than that, there are some very needy children who will be benefiting from the donation.
Thanks a lot for that information. It's from 12 to 4. Can you give them the address again?
The address for the fun and festivities will be at the Darter Park. It's at 105th Street and Hillcrest. It's right beside the Hillcrest Community Center. And so if you know where the Hillcrest Community Center is, then you're right there where you need to be. It's Darter Park in Kansas City, 105th Street and Hillcrest, and the festivities will be from 12 noon tomorrow until 4 o'clock. And fun for all.
We appreciate that. For the kids and everything, huh?
For the kids, there's something for every age group. We're having games and competitions for the kids. The kid at heart, and we're having dominoes, so the gentlemen can come and play dominoes if they want to. We'll have music for those who just like to listen, or if they want to dance, that's okay too. And so something for everyone. And I know last year we had all different denominations coming to get some jerk food. So, we're going to have jerk food as our starring food attraction, but we'll have other things as well.
Thank you. What were you going to say?
Oh, I was going to say ladies can play dominoes too.
Oh, they can? They can?
I imposed in that table last time when we had our game night. Wow. I didn't win, but next time it's on. Just right. So, thank you so much, Janice.
Yes, so sometimes when we get together, we have games night, we have potluck where we bring different traditional dishes and eat. But we also have, other educational activities, financial wellness and so on. But there is, I think, a lot of things we have done, but there are a lot of things more that we want to do. And we want to bring everybody along because there's something for everyone. And so I invite everyone to come and join and be a part of this exciting experience.
And if you enjoy our time and you want to join the organization, reach out to any of us there, and we'll tell you more about how you can get involved within the West Indian Association of Greater Kansas City and how it benefits the community and it's definitely a good organization to be a part of.
Tell me about the Trinidad culture a little bit, so people know.
Okay, so my heritage is Trinidadian, Trinidad and Tobago, and from my mom's side, and my dad's side is from Barbados. And our culture is very loving, laid back. We love food. We love music.
Why are women so pretty?
We're blessed. God loves us.
It's the water. What is it? Food? What is it?
And Janice, tell everyone where you're from.
Well, I'm from Jamaica, and you know, we do have some beautiful Caribbean warm waters to swim in, but we have that lovely food, a lovely climate, and just our mixed heritage. We are from out of many one people. We have the African, Indian, European, the native, Arawak Indians, and so I think we're represented in several different ways and integrated several different cultures in who we are.
How far is Trinidad from Jamaica?
Oh, it's pretty far.
Okay, very good.
Do I need to look it up? How many
miles? So there are actually several countries that make up the West Indies, and we have an association called the CARICOM, which is a community where they organize for trade and for commerce and so forth. So we have, you know, Antigua, Barbuda, Bahamas, Barbados, Dominica, Grenada, Guyana, Haiti, Montserrat, St. Lucia, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Trinidad and Tobago, Suriname, Anguilla, Bermuda, British Virgin Islands, Cayman, Turks and Caicos. And I apologize for those that I've left out, but the list is long.
So the hurricane affects all those places, right?
Oh, yes. You know, we're especially concerned about the ones that Irma, you know, that was a very naughty girl. She came full force. They were thinking of creating a new category of storm. It was so powerful. Mm-hmm. And then we had two others fast behind that. And Willa and St. Martin took the brunt of that hit. And Dominica. So there's much to restore, much to give thanks for, but there's much restoration work that's needed.
Your proceeds will definitely contribute to this cause to help those islands.
And so, you know, we had a fundraiser for the hurricane. We had two fundraisers and ongoing. And, you know, as I said, we raised $1,000. And but it's a drop in the bucket as to, you know, there's still no electricity in places and just the basic necessities that we take for granted here.
Still no electricity, huh?
Yes, there are places that still do not have electricity. So forget about cable and internet.
Wow.
That's and this is like 9-10 months since that hurricane went through. So, you know, this is huge because the livelihood, nowhere to work. So it's a domino effect on impact for everybody. And there's still schools that were destroyed, so no school for quite a few of the youth. So there's much work to be done.
Well, that's good. Y'all helping them over here, so that's real good.
You know, we have to help each other because you know, that is what we're here to do for others. You know, that we can all lift each other up in some way, shape, or form. So I'm hoping to see you there.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'm gonna be part of y'all media group tomorrow.
Okay, very good.
Take some pictures and video for y'all.
Thank
All
you
right.
so much.
Okay, but all are welcome, and we have the community center facilities, so we have bathrooms there, the conveniences, and just bring a chair and bring a smile, and we'll be all right.
And bring a friend, bring your friends.
Yeah, and bring a friend, bring your
children,
family,
your whole
bring
family.
your neighbors. Think of somebody who might be alone today and give them a call and say, come on out. Come and join in the fun.
And the jerk chicken is authentic, full of flavor. You don't want to miss out on this. You don't want to miss out, because once I get the food, I don't know who else will have
you
anymore.
You don't eat that much.
You don't know me. You don't know how I eat. But you want to get there before I get to the front of the line. Well, should I get to the line, because the food may dwindle quite a bit.
Okay.
So get yourself a plate, have fun with us, and help our cause.
We appreciate that.
Thank you so much for having us here to share our message. Thank you.
See you all tomorrow from 12 to 4 at Darter Park in Kansas City.
Don't miss it.
We're going to go to a song right quick and come right back. You all.
Yeah, jerk chicken sounds good.
Oh, I don't have it here with me.
Here, you want to talk to her right quick?
And tell them where to come real quick online.
I think it's on.
Tomorrow, you need to show up to Darter Park at 105th and Hillcrest from noon to 4. There'll be jerk chicken, barbecue, fun, games, and music. And if you need tickets in advance, call 1-800-210-6781. Or message me on
not
Facebook.
1-800, 816.
On Facebook. So talk to you soon. See you then. Hi, Dennis. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So we did our best, right? So
yeah, we did good. Yeah. Yeah, you did a very good job. Very informative. I'm just making sure I'm online and stuff. But what time do you want me there tomorrow to prepare?
Well, at least an hour before 11.
I was thinking 10:30. Is 10:30 too early or just 11?
Yeah, 10:30 is good too.
Okay.
10:30.
Right. Well, I will work on tickets tonight, and I will see you then.
Okay, beautiful.
All right. Thank you so much again. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
Thank you. All right. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. I didn't look too nervous. Okay, cool. If you would like to go, I'm selling tickets. I could send you guys the flyer. Would you like to go tomorrow?
Yeah, send me a flyer.
Yeah. What do you guys do? Are you
music?
Music? You get. It's just a good networking opportunity tomorrow.
Okay,
also, if you have like flyers, or there should be a DJ there. They play a sample.
You said what?
It's $10 for adults, and then for 12 and under, it's $5.
Okay, $10 for adults and $5.
It's a hefty plate. Get a hefty plate.
Yeah, send me the flyer.
All right, I'm gonna send this out. Do you have iPhone?
Mm-hmm.
I can.
You got to teach me something.
I don't know if I
what is the airdrop?
I don't think I remember how to do that. Let's see. I know it's like a quick thing.
It's probably the airdrop.
If you're trying to airdrop, you just go to the picture and try to share it, and then find available devices.
Little thing pop up.
Yeah.
There we go. I think I've done this before.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I think it's loading.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. And then, do you have iPhone? Okay, I can send it to you.
We got sound playing. Do we need to turn off
What
the
is it?
screen?
What's your name?
835. So we're on break. Just let it play.
835
9952.
9952.
Oh, they hear them talking.
What's your name?
I'm Andrea.
Okay, so that's what I'm talking
Nice
about.
to meet you,
Stream. It's
Don Juan. What's your
okay.
name?
Yeah, like I said, they don't hear the
Lucy,
music.
nice to meet you. Lucy.
Oh,
Music ain't going out on the stream.
All right, I send.
yeah.
Just them.
Okay.
Look.
Okay.
No, you good.
I'm making sure I'm not talking on this.
No, you can talk about it. It's just they're hearing you. You're still live.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you're still live.
And then what's your contact number
Uh,
for the tickets? Did you want buy tickets now?
I'm gonna ask to see if my girlfriend wanna go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
see if
Bring
she
your
wanna
whole
go.
family.
my contact number is 816-805.
Mm,
0406.
805
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And would you like to go? I don't have I could put you in. Would you go?
You know people.
Oh.
You know people now.
You can ride with Aquarius. Aquarius got you. I don't have I sent it to you.
Who's this guitar?
Mumbles.
Oh, that's Mumbles.
Mumbles.
I sent Aquarius.
Yeah, Mumbles popular. Brand Ocean.
Oh,
That's on the
okay.
Prospect album.
What's your name?
I don't know. It's on Mumbles project.
Angie, nice to meet you. I'm Andrea.
Mumbles.
Yeah, it's on Mumbles.
Yeah. Yeah.
They got a video.
You know?
Yep. It's on YouTube.
Oh, that's dope.
Well, if you change your mind, we'll be there from
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll get it for Aquarius.
Yeah. Cool.
Mr. Walker, we can put these in the folder, can't we?
So what is it?
The songs.
22.
They all spread out
You try to put it together.
in our own folder. Yeah.
We
This is
opened
my
up the
pen.
sheriff. I was trying to open it. It looks like it
This
limits
is my
how many
pen.
folders you can open up.
Oh, okay.
So I think we're gonna have to split folders because I tried to open up a fourth one and it
It wouldn't let
put
you.
it in and stuff. So I told who got up there? So we're gonna have to break it down and
Can we put them
share.
the same color?
Oh yeah, once you get good, you'll have a couple of squares that'll be your own, and you can do whatever you want to with them.
Okay.
Like each box has like four sections. So I think I'm at the bottom up to 2 sections in each box.
Okay.
Oh, damn. Thugs in there. That's why I was going to hook with Crazy Bone.
Oh yeah, tonight.
I feel like I
Oh,
did
cheap, bro.
in high school. Yeah, you got this.
You gonna do poetry tomorrow?
Yeah.
You gonna do poetry tomorrow?
Portion tomorrow?
Poetry. She gonna do poetry tomorrow?
You're gonna do poetry tomorrow?
No, I was just asking. Yeah. Her.
For me?
No, her. I was just asking.
Oh, he's asking for poetry tomorrow. Where? Oh, there's another show here?
At your, no, I think he's talking about at your picnic.
That's your picnic.
Oh, at my picnic.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I just
They have
asked.
any poetry out
No, I can do
there.
that.
No poetry?
No. I'll read from a book, but I don't have anything written.
That's not her program.
Mm.
That's not her thing.
KAW, the radio station.
No, her thing.
Hold on.
Oh,
From Trinidad.
so did you get all the information you wanted to?
Yeah, that, you get a whole nother culture thing.
Yeah, it's too bad we couldn't get the video in there like last week.
Yeah.
People couldn't.
Then that'd be your
tell people
roots,
to go look
really.
at it.
You know what I mean?
It'll be on
Like my grandma
YouTube
and
stuff,
stuff,
but
that's
you can
gonna-
share it to other people and stuff.
Hey, y'all, we ready? What's good? What's good? Juice TV Radio. We got Lucci Stacks and the Mr. Dancing Fingers, Don Juan's in the building.
What up? What up? Big
Yeah,
Toes,
what's
my
poppin', what's
brother.
poppin'?
Man, we got a long history, brother, don't we?
Oh man, we go back like
like grits and chicken and the
Man.
old school like mom and them,
Man.
and we've been around since Low Life Mafia and
For real.
Midwest side from Houston, Texas, all the way up to Kansas City, Missouri. How my brothers down there doing anyway? Man?
Everybody doing
Oh,
good.
Good. That's
Everybody
what's up.
doing good.
Yeah, we go back. I like to say I met Big Toe, man. Man, it was me, Super Dave. It's kind of distorted, but man, we had some great memories in the early 90s. And Big Toe had a group of guys that he was help managing and executive and with the record label. And we was just always making music and networking. And when we was doing that back then, man, it was just authentic. With no egos.
None of that.
Everybody could give each other props. If it wasn't good, you could say, "No, I don't like that beat.
Yeah.
Give me another
It was
one."
okay.
No, it was okay. I didn't go to Social Network. If whatever we was feeling, what I'm saying,
Yeah.
it was more men. We was just able to collab. I wish it was still like that now. People
Man.
take everything so personal now with this music.
Man, they're too sensitive right now.
Yeah.
And then you one of the first people I seen do the radio.
Yeah.
Wine Wednesdays, remember that?
Yeah.
Back then.
Yeah, back then. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. Beautiful. Lucci Stacks in the building. I did a single with him. His new single, Back to the Block. Picking up in the streets. Real dope.
What that mean, Lucci? Back to the block. What that mean?
Man, going back home, man. You gotta always come back home. You gotta stay grounded. You gotta go back to where the roots was, man. That was the whole plan.
And brother, I gotta commend you on your follow-up, man. A lot of
Thank
people don't do that as artists.
Yeah.
Follow with people they meet, business or whatever. You did that.
Thank you.
I had to go and tell everybody on the radio. A lot of
That's
people don't
real.
do that,
They take it for granted.
Yeah.
And then when you see them again, they see that it's blowing up, or they should have took that opportunity. Like, bro, you didn't
But
get
a
with
day
me.
might go
Yeah,
by.
yeah,
You
yeah.
never know that day.
Yeah.
Might be the day.
You never know what the opportunity will bring. You always gotta be available. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Success comes with being available. It really just don't just come off of talent. Sometimes it just come off of just being in the right place at the right time.
Yeah. And that means you committed when it's like that.
Yeah.
And that's what we missing now these
Dedication.
days: commitment and dedication. For as artists blowing up, they really don't realize it take a lot of work
Yeah.
just to get to a local level where people know you.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
These are just local.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
local. They let alone
Outside your living
regional,
room.
let alone regional.
And that really take work when you travel.
Oh my God, man. Then let alone trying to get nationwide. So
Yeah.
I always tell people, quit trying to go nationwide, quit trying to go regional. Start with your hood, get your block going, then get a few blocks out, then venture to some other neighborhoods, few neighborhoods. Next thing you know, people start hearing about you in the city and your buzz will get up. And I tell a lot of people, Big Toe, they be asking me the truth. And I'm like, I don't hear your buzz.
Yeah.
You don't got no real Kansas City buzz. I'm talking about a buzz when somebody playing your music and they say, man, I don't know what to do. I'm like, man, you gotta get the people liking. But Kansas City hating. I was like, they was hating on us back then, but
They sure
you
was.
gotta win them over. Like
it don't
basically
matter.
saying it don't matter.
Yeah, it don't matter.
No, it don't matter at all. You gotta have that good work ethic. You just gotta wake up in the morning, you know what I'm saying, and set goals of what you want to do. Set everything aside.
And then you see how you can be better every day.
Yeah, exactly. Each day is different. That's one thing that I recognize. Yesterday wasn't the same. Today's totally different than what it was yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm right here right now.
Yep. That's because of that follow-up.
Yeah.
Hey, tell me about that album though.
Yeah, right now I'm working my project with my group, man, the Trap Kings. It's called Born Broke Die Rich, man. I got Scrappy from Love and Hip Hop on there. We got him featured on there. I got Legend from the Bay Area, PSD from Mac Dre Group, the Cutthroat Committee. So I keep my Bay Area roots and my Atlanta roots real close. We keep the networking real safe, you know what I'm saying? So we can keep them bridges good till we cross. And I just did a feature with Shotty Boy. That's about to be up pretty soon. That's going on my project that I got Back to the Block. So I'm working with dual projects right now that I'm working on.
That's what's up. Steady working, huh?
Yeah. You got to stay cataloged, and that's the whole thing. One thing, every day you got to drop something. That's what I'm seeing in the way it used to be. You know what I mean? You got to stay consistent because the ears change.
You know, when I met Pimp C, he's like, man, I make 3 songs a night. That's exactly how he
Complete
said it.
songs. No, not
Yeah.
rough draft.
Yeah, that's how he said
Complete
it too.
song.
3 songs a night.
Original beats though, wasn't they?
The original.
Yeah, that was original.
Yeah, no
He was
mixtapes.
making them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you right.
So that's where we at right now. We kind of got the era to where we kind of confused on how to understand the business. Like nobody wants to go back to the essence of what music really was when you just got your, like I was saying, original beats, original sound. So that way you got who you are as a person and you building up your brand. It's kind of hard to create a sound when you got Metro Boomin beats and that's not really your production or your producer. So it's kind of hard to build that relationship outside of that network. So that's the reason why I linked up with Don Juan, so I can have a real producer-artist relationship, so I won't be Googling and downloading beats with producers I never met before.
That's all I hear around here for some reason.
With downloading beats,
Yeah.
and getting them for about $20,
Yeah,
and spreading them out. I mean, that's all good if you understand publishing and everything to go around with it, you know what I mean? But like, it comes a lot dealing with a producer that doesn't have a brand. That's one thing that I learned. So I put myself with a brand because Don Juan has a brand. So once I put my voice with a brand, that's going to help me to develop and get into the different regions where his brand was already created. So it's easier to walk that bridge or basis me and as a artist that doesn't have a name or a foundation to link with a producer that's doing the same thing. We both going to be bumping heads. So you kind of got to find an even kilt with that.
And then let me throw this out here. Like Lucci Stacks is not a new artist. You know what I mean? So sometimes you rebrand yourself. So I gotta let the world know that I met these guys, Eternal Records. If you Google Eternal Records, Motown Movement, Mac Dre, Lucci Stacks, these guys was working with the Bay and doing all this, and this is what made me even hook up with them. And the person that actually hooked us up was Cuckoo Bird. I think Cuckoo Bird still, in where he in at. But he was the one that hooked us up and was like, yo, Juan, these my homeboys and they cool. And then I seen Stacks. I would be over Cuckoo Bird and Stacks would come through real quick, and that's how I started gelling. I met them through Cuckoo Bird, and they had records out. That was Bomb Versus. Also, Lucci Stacks and his bros, they was the first to invest into Fat Tone on the 3 albums. So that's how I respect them. I didn't meet them like an artist.
A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, I met them like CEOs. They spending money and putting it out there. So when they was trying to do business with me, I just told them like, man, I ain't trying to take them. I'm gonna show y'all the business. And then let's see where it go. And here we are today. I'm still cool with the crew, like all of them.
Yeah.
Because I remember we talked a while back. We need to have like a music business class.
We really do. And really, we need to go on and set that up and let everybody break bread and get our teaching because they need to learn.
And
And
you can't learn. The books is cool, but
hands-on.
If you can learn from somebody that been through it,
that
has some experiences, that helps.
Yeah, and that's where I got my follow-up game from, to be honest with you, when you was like, hey, he followed
I figured that.
I got that from Don Juan.
Yeah,
like really like structure. He'd be on point like with things like, bro, make sure you follow up, make sure you 15, 20 minutes before anything, because he come from that era. Like, I always listen to him when he talked to me. You know what I'm saying? He told me about him and his connections when he's hooking up with Sway and all them and how they business is set up, man. He's like, it's not no behind waiting 10 to 15 minutes and then you showing up at 7:15. It's like, always make sure you showing prompt so people respect you, because your first impressions is your last impression. You know what I'm saying?
That's what artists is forgetting about. They forgetting about that. Like when they meet the Big Tobes, the Don Juans, the Lucci Stacks, the Sways, or whoever they got to meet, it's still professional. But this business is a lax business.
Yeah.
So it kind of makes you think that it's okay to be kind of cool. And you like, really?
People waiting on you.
Yeah.
And they ain't gonna wait on you too long.
Hey, I seen an interview with Sway, said that, bro. He's like, I'm done. I'm not doing that no more. He's like, if you late, he's like, I'm not even answering the phone. Like, I'm cool. Like, I ain't doing none of that. You got to be where you say you're gonna be in order to even get into the room with me. So like, I respect that, and that's how your business supposed to be. Because if you start out doing it that way, man, you're gonna really start generating and making money because people respect you that way. Yeah, and that's what I've been learning in the last about 10 years in this business. Because you can fork out a lot of money in this, man, and not really profit. You know what I'm saying? But if you come in the game with knowledge, you'll understand where to place the money so you can gain the profit back. You know what I mean? Half the time, a lot of people just put out money because we just love the art. And we don't understand how to reciprocate money back. So that's where the issue is nowadays. Everybody want to be a star, but you forgot, like, when that money will run out, you guys still got to have something to keep you motivated. You know what I'm saying?
You got to reciprocate in that business too, just like the other business.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
Yeah, straight up.
Who else you got producing on the album?
I got on that album on Trap Kings, I got Grand Finale. He produced 3/4 of the album. Don Juan produced my track, Back to the Block. And then we got a guy on there from Atlanta, I believe. His name Superstar O. Then my cousin Montana, he got produced. But the Grand Finale Productions, that's my cousin. So I've been doing in-house production with him since we was doing our Kansas City Kings thing. So all my beats was originally coming from my little cousin, you know. And now I just got linked up with a new producer that Don Juan hooked me up with YT out of Virginia. He got some nice sounds.
YT on the tracks. Yours truly.
Yeah.
Shout out to YT, man.
And he
is this recorded? This live?
Yeah.
We live on air. They live listening?
Yep.
Live, YouTube,
man.
live.
Everything, Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh wow, this is deep.
Yeah,
Shout out to the people looking,
Yeah.
listening, looking, and watching. Word.
Yeah, so like when Juan looked me up with that connection with YT, I created a whole list of new songs. I just did about like 10 to 15 new songs just fresh with a whole new sound sonically. And then I was listening to the Shotty Boy project recently, that Grit Rich or Die Trying. I think that's the way it is. And I fell in love with a couple of tracks on there. So like I end up meeting with a partner of mine that knew him personally. So I reached out with him and ended up being able to get that vibe on the song that we just did with a single that I'm releasing called Do What's Best For You. That's with Shotty Boy, Scoot the Kid, and Lucci Stacks. Yeah. And they out of Akron, Ohio, and Indiana.
You're spreading out a little bit.
Yeah.
What's up with that Kansas City Kings? It's done, or you gonna do it again?
I mean, we still got stuff in the work. I still got a whole album. My one cousin, he moved to New Mexico, so he picked up some different type of ventures. So he's out there in New Mexico. Then my other cousin, we picked up the Trap Kings and just did the dual thing. So like we still got catalog and got songs. It's just when you moving and doing things, the whole thing is just the catalog. That's my whole thing. What I'm trying to do is just build a brand and show that we artists in many facets. So it's still a group. Everything's still the same. It's just that we got to link up and push the music together. You know what I mean?
And that's how you do it, bro. You're on the right track because I'm just heard something from Zero out of Houston. Mm-hmm. He sells his catalogs. Mm-hmm. Like when he make an album, he got so many albums he just sell them. Yeah. So the whole album, he just sell them. He calls it stock.
Oh, yo, you just put me up on some game.
Yeah, you just sell the whole album to somebody want to distribute it.
Yeah. That's dope.
What make your album like different from the sound?
See, what I've been doing, like I've been loving with music, man, since I was a kid. So like I tap into all ride varieties of sonically, you know what I mean? So like I said, I still got a roots in Atlanta, and I got roots in Cali, from the Bay Area to the Southern California. So like my regional sound is basically just like a gumbo pot of everything that I've been influenced by. So like I got family that's been in LA, family on that side, the Bay Area. So you're gonna get all that mixed in between. And then since I tapped in with his people, that's more of an East Coast thing right there. So I'm changing my cadences up, you know what I mean? Putting some little bit more flavor and up tempo and a little double time to the raps. You know what I'm saying? Showing something different on this other project that I got.
We're gonna get you hooked up in the South.
Yeah. So it's that time. I got both though. So like I come from that era from when we from the underground, you know what I'm saying, from the grit. And so like I got that Arista Factor market too, you know what I'm saying? So like I ride variety on everything. So I'm networking with everybody, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And the topics is all different.
Yeah. See, like a lot of things that I've been tapping into lately is what I've been wanting to do is give more substance to the music, man. Cause like a lot of the music don't have stories no more. So like lately I've just been trying to tap in things that's gonna touch you the most. Like got a particular song that I did with Brandosis called Loyalty. So I'm picking topics like that, you know what I'm saying, that people can relate to. Like if you got people in your family that's been disloyal, or you got somebody that's by you that's real loyal. So we need to hear all facets of the game. Cause sometimes we get one thing told to us that you can get rich, you know what I'm saying? And I come from that era, from real streets, you know what I mean? So like, I don't want to get the perception out here that is not no consequence to what we do or what we have done, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to paint that picture and give everybody a perspective of what we got in Kansas City. Also, like how they did in LA, Chicago, you know what I'm saying? Houston, like you said, was Zero, New York. Everybody got their picture that they painted of their city. So I want to give a depiction of Kansas City the way that I see it, you know what I mean? And touch the youth at the same time.
That's what's up.
That's dope.
We're gonna go into some music and get right back to Lucy Stacks. Juice TV Radio.
One love.
Yeah, thank you.
Very good to see right. What's up, lady? Tomorrow, I'll be there tomorrow. Who's gonna be able to do it? What I tell them to do it? With the media. I'll find you tomorrow. I said I'll find you tomorrow. I'm trying to think where it is. I'm gonna have to look it up. Yeah, I got a flyer. You know how to get out? Thank you. Straight down. Straight down to the left. You got something else you want to put out there about that?
We can talk about Back to the Block, the everything that's available online. You know what I'm saying? Where to go buy it, the merchandise. You know what I'm saying?
You got some shirts on there too.
Yeah. Rich is a Religion, the clothing line that I'm producing, and the single Back to the Block. You know what I'm saying? And a video that I'm about to put out on YouTube. Yeah. I got a video. It's gonna be right now he editing, so the video should be up probably by like next week or so. And we got the rooftop performance, Seven Heaven. We got that. It's coming up on the 30th on June.
During the day?
Huh?
During the day?
Yep.
Because they had that once before.
Yep. Last year. We did it together last year. Yep. So I'm coming out with Juan. Then he gonna let me open up and do Back to the Block on there.
What time that started?
Shit, that shit started at like 3 last time, didn't it, Juan? Then that rooftop started like 3 o'clock. It was early.
Yes, 4.
4. Yeah, 4. 4 to probably like 6 or 7 o'clock. It was a good time period till the sun went down. Yeah, it wasn't no problem or nothing, bro. It was straight.
I seen some of the footage.
Yeah, I still ain't seen that footage. I want to see who had the drone footage. I still ain't seen that footage. I want to see that. Yeah, and then I got a producer in LA too, Cool Man, that I got on my project. He produced for Wiz Khalifa and them too. I forgot about that. And that's on a new project. You know who that was?
What?
Remember Trapping Hardo?
Mm-hmm.
The dude that got killed in Pittsburgh, that was his partner.
Oh, that was his partner that got killed?
They did song. Yeah, I just seen it on YouTube. Yeah, we met him last year up here with Hef. Yeah, his partner got killed. Jimmy Wapo. Yeah, that's his partner. They got songs together for like how me and my cousin was doing shit. They came out together. He was signed to Wiz and shit. He just got signed to Wiz. Yeah. I heard this song. We heard it when they performed it they did a little listening party. Me and Juan, he brought me down there with Hef. All right, bro. All right, thanks. Appreciate you. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
My fault. Oh, bro. All right, bro. Excuse me.
Yeah. Okay. No problem, man. Take care.
All right, bro. What you got tonight? Make sure I got your number, bro. All right, I got it.
I know, yeah. I had to scroll through my picture.
All right, Juan. All right, bro. Thanks. Appreciate it. He said 37. Yeah, 37. Yeah, trapping hard though. Caught a nigga hard though. The album up there is 7 Heaven.
Yours?
Yeah, it's up there, 7 Heaven.
So, all right, I'm gonna ask him. Ask you what kind of shows you got next.
Okay.
Ask you what other projects you working on. Clothing line.
Okay.
And then working to get everything from.
Okay. Yeah, then both of the projects and another one coming up.
The guy, he got killed in Pittsburgh?
Yeah, he got killed in Pittsburgh. They shot him in his face. He got killed the same day XX Tentacion got killed. The Triple X got killed. His shit was just so more wider to where it kind of overdo shit.
All right, we back, y'all. Luke Stacks in the building, man.
Tapped in.
Juice TV Radio.
Yep.
Man, we're gonna ask you what kind of concerts you got coming up.
We got the Rooftop at 7 Heaven from 3 to 7. That's gonna be in June 30th. Then we got something coming up on August 11th. It's gonna be real big with the media over there in the 50s up at the God, they're gonna get mad at me because I can't remember the the name of the group, man. What's the Blue Hills District? They throwing a big thing for the kids at the Blue Hills. We're gonna have the big stage come out. We're gonna have everybody come out, food. You know what I'm saying?
That's like a picnic, huh?
Yeah, it's gonna be real big. The media gonna be out there and everything. We're gonna have the news and all that out there.
Yeah, we need to do more there for the kids.
Yeah, we trying to bring incorporate more stuff that ain't got nothing to do with violence, man, and open up the venues. Since we the OGs, man, we trying to set a standard so they can survive. They ain't got to go through what extras went through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We was already doing that before. Actually, it was ironic, bro. Me and Juan, we've been working on this for like the past year before that even happened with Dude. You know what I'm saying? So like we literally really been trying to connect and link up so them type of artists, when they come to our city, that they protect it and they'll never have to have those issues. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we really was trying to build up a standard to where we debrief each artist to come into this city. You know what I'm saying? Because we want to make sure the message that they pushing out, that it stands, and we want to make sure the message that you're giving out, that you understand what it does. You know what I mean? Just like with that little incident that happened at the Gotti concert. You know what I'm saying? They kind of put it on him like it was a bad thing on Yo Gotti.
Man, he wasn't even through performing yet.
It wasn't even.
I was there.
So you see, like that type of thing. So like we need to change the stigma of when us as hip hop artists have rap. Bad things is gonna happen regardless. You know what I'm saying? But in Atlanta, one thing that I know, whatever happens and whatever bad happens, it still don't stop their entertainment.
No,
They
it don't.
continue to function.
Yeah.
So that's what we need to do. But we need to set up a present to where everybody is respected as each individual artist, and then every artist in Kansas City, they are supporting them no matter what they're doing, because we're all trying to climb and reach a level of the people that they look up to. You know what I'm saying? The Waynes, the Drakes, all these people that they come and watch. Just like when dude here tonight, Tory Lanez, you probably got like a lot of people going to go support Tory Lanez and Jacquees. We need the same type of people when we got events going on, but we don't need we don't need the bad negative energy that's going to kill that environment to where we can't proceed to move on. Because you know, when they have stuff at the Sprint Center, man, you don't never hear nothing violent go on. But it's always in our community that it gets twisted and swayed. But you still see the gangster rappers there. You know what I mean? Like Lil Wayne, he was there.
Yeah.
So then nothing bad happened.
They gotta have some type of respect too for their city.
Yeah, exactly. So like what I think is that we let them come through because we get so starstruck and we don't recognize that we got the same type of stars here in our city. You know what I'm saying? So like we pretty much allow them to do anything that they want to do, expose whatever secrets that you got within inside your city to that artist so you can get ahead from the next artist. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not good, because it still make your city look bad because we're not showing strength within inside ourselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we don't know what politics is going on inside Atlanta. You know what I mean? Whenever they got their issues, whatever beefs they had, we don't know that. Their music still was being promoted, still was being produced. They still was networking, still was doing songs. But whatever beefs they had, we never know about it going on in our town because we still supported their music.
You're right.
So that's what I want to do and try to bring that back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we need that around here.
Yeah, so that's the type of shows that we trying to implicate safe. You know what I'm saying? Still implicate the same type of music to where we're not changing the content, but we also want the content to be effective to what's going on. We don't want y'all to think that just because we talk about street things that there's not no repercussions to what's going on. So we want to give at least like 5-10 seconds or even 5 minutes, man, to let you know that like we are affected by every loss that these people went through in the city. So that's what I want those type of artists to do when they come into town. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stop for a second, be like, hey, respect the dead. You know what I'm saying? Just like how we mourning this dude, XXXTentacion, we got the same type of things that's going on within our city. So we need to mourn those type of people inside our city, not even if they're not rap artists, just the people that lost somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Give us time out and say, hey, I know y'all lost somebody this year, because we done lost so many people this year. They all affected. So I think that should be done. So that's what I'm going to bring to the table. And that's what I'm going to bring to the table is real respect, man. You know what I'm saying? From a real OG, man.
Yeah, I think they losing that. That's the problem. The OGs need to teach that part.
Yeah. We kind of lost the grip of it because we were so busy trying to grab what we wanted to get, and we lost sight of what we had around us. You know what I mean? Because like I seen it, and I understand the reason why we lost the grip, because we was too busy hustling. You know what I'm saying? When you hustling, you ain't got enough time to give them no information because you're constantly moving. See, like back when I was little, the hustlers was making so much money, they was able to sit still.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So like we was able to get the jewels, but now ain't no money going around. So like everybody's everywhere and everything is so fast. You know what I mean? So like they're not getting the jewels or what you're supposed to get from the hustlers that they used to see on the block. You know what I mean? So you can know that like these ain't the things that you want to do. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the things that you got to do to make a living. You know what I mean? If you got to do it for the moment, I mean, that's cool. But learn that it's other avenues outside of what we see inside our neighborhood. That's why I did Back to the Block like that. You know what I mean? I brought back that NWA, that Eazy-E era. You know what I'm saying? Real cinematic music, real hi-hat, 808 is going to slap. You know what I'm saying? It's going to hit their trunk. That's the reason why I chose Don Juan for that track. You know what I mean? Because I want to bring that back. Like, so that's why I chose that to be my single. Because I'm trying to bring back the essence of original hip hop and that sound. Not saying like it's outdated, but like everything else is lacking that hard bass like we used to have. Remember how the trunks used to rattle?
I remember,
Yeah, like now they don't even do that. But that song that I got, Back to the Block, is gonna give you that feel. It's gonna give you that vibe of E40, you know what I'm saying? Spice One, all that 8-Ball MJG when the trunks used to rattle, Master P, all that era, you know what I'm saying? Some of the kids don't even know what I'm talking about. But that's what we're bringing back so y'all can know what it is, what we talking about. You know what I'm saying? So they can know what it is. Like, it is a point in time when the music had a good sound to it sonically. You know what I'm saying? Everything wasn't the same and similar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm bringing to the table. And that single's available on iTunes, Apple Music, every digital platform. Right now it's at 7 Heaven. You can go get this on the Trap Kings EP, Born Broke Die Rich, featuring Lil Scrappy from Love and Hip Hop, PSD, and I got my project coming out, Back to the Block, man, produced by Don Juan. That's the second project. That's my solo EP. But I got production, like I said, from YT. I got production from Golden I8. That's Shotty Boy's producer out in Akron. So I chose to do him to get that sound that the Shotty Boy got. Then I got a producer out of LA named Mr. Cool Man, who's produced for Wiz Khalifa, Kendrick Lamar, Ty Dolla $ign. You know what I'm saying? So like I really just stepped up my sound sonically to get a broadened thing, but I didn't want to leave the city. You kind of see what I'm saying? I didn't want to have a sound too big to where they didn't think that it was too far gone outside of the underground. So that's why I chose to mess with Golden and Shotty Boy, so I could push that single, so I could still have the streets. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Where can they hit you up, like social media?
My Instagram is Lucci Stacks _67, and my Facebook is Lucci Stacks, and my fan page is Trap Kings. Email Lucci Stacks, Trap Kings Music, and I also breed dogs. I do that as a passion, so you can check me out on Bully Rich Kennels if you want to get you a nice exotic dog. We breed exotics, tricolors, American bullies, show dogs. We got pretty much got it all. I got a clothing brand, Rich's Religion. So I'm gonna be pushing that. You're gonna see that very soon up at 7 Heaven and all the local vendors in the city, the Popper store, Rister Factor store, all these stores that's supporting the local, and Silly 4Q store is gonna see some merchandise in there too. So that's what I'm building. I'm trying to get this brand out here worldwide. That's the potential, and that's the plan.
Tell me about that clothing line again.
It's called Rich's Religion.
Okay.
So that's what I wanted to put out, because it's like it's more than just money. I wanted the wealth to be a religion, something that you feel on the inside, whereas it's like a ritual for you that you wake up in the morning and that's what you dedicated to make sure that your family's gonna survive. So that's why I chose Rich's Religion. You know what I mean? Like, and I also pay homage to the higher power, the Lord above. You know what I'm saying? That's where all the blessings come from. So I wanted to make sure I put that in there, because you know they say money's the root of all evil. So I wanted to make sure that my money's not evil. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we don't need the evil right now.
Yeah, exactly.
We need to be all right.
So I want that religion to be fruitful.
Man, we appreciate you coming, bro.
Yeah, thank you. Man.
Anything else you want to tell the people before we get out of here?
Tap in, man. Go ahead, support me, man. You know, there's more music to come. Back to the Block right now on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music. Video coming soon. Should have the video up in a couple of weeks, and it was made by Keith Whitehead on I Got Films, and it's a special treat. So you're gonna see a real movie with this video. So we're trying to implicate and bring cinematic movies back to the to videos, man. We don't want to just do the regular performance videos. You know what I'm saying? I want to make it a movie so it lasts impression in your head.
Sound good.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Well, we look for the album, Juice TV Radio, Big Juice, Lucci Stacks in the building. Make sure y'all check out 7 Heaven next week. 3 to 7?
Yep, 3 to
3 to 7.
Yep, and go grab that dish. It's up there at 7 Heaven right now, hot off the press.
All right, and we out.
Yep. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna get a picture. I'm gonna get a picture.
Yeah, I'll
just start playing. Get it again. I gotta be on.
Got me feeling like I'm on the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I like that look, man. I'm already thinking about Charlamagne in my head. Like, got my Charlamagne. I got this.
Oh, good.
You want my government or my rap now?
Oh, it don't matter, man. They just want to know about how many people coming up in here. That gets to do the thing. Just start. It's not.
Today's the 22nd, right?
22nd, yeah.